All right, good morning, everybody. Elton over here. Welcome to another live stream. Today is June 8th. I hope you guys are ready for today's market as we're picking up a lot of numbers, a lot of stocks that are moving up in their numbers. It looks like a lot of continuations from Friday. So I hope you guys are ready. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and hope you are you're clicking that subscribe button and the notifications button, as I am live every single day, Monday through Friday, when the stock market is open, of course, 5:55 a.m. Pacific Standard Time until 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The reason I picked those times is because I'm a part-time trader. I got another job. Especially for that right now because of COVID-19, everything shut down. So, but those are the times that I usually like to trade right before I head over to work. So that's why I picked those times. So if you're new, I want to be a part-time day trader just like me. Just watch me live. I do this for free to educate you, a lot of people. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because again, I want to help you out if you're a new day trader as much as possible, and I want you to save the most of your money. I don't want you to spend $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 on other programs when you can just do it completely free over here on my channel from 5:55 a.m. Pacific Standard Time until 7:30 a.m. And if you're not new, welcome back again. I hope you're enjoying the live streams, and I hope you are hitting the like button, smash that like button to help me with the YouTube algorithm. So we're gonna get started right here. So let me switch over my to my ThinkorSwim platform, and boom, let's start making sure this is good, awesome. Let's do this. So we have our two pre-market scanners right over here. Let's pop this up. Boom, there it is. Actually, that looks ugly, so let me readjust this. Boom, let's do that. And again, if you guys don't know, I did just release my video about using this tool right here, Epic Pen. Again, this tool is pretty amazing. I am able to draw over here. I'm able to use some keywords. The free version doesn't allow you to use some of the features like the whiteboard, like the arrows, and some other stuff, but it lets you do the drawing, which the drawing is the main thing. Like I did say, is when in doubt, draw it out. So when in doubt, just try it out. Get Epic Pen for completely free. I have the link on my previous video, so make sure you guys go watch that. Again, it's a free tool. Helps me out a lot just when it comes to like, do I see this pattern, do I not see this pattern? So just when in doubt, just try it out, guys. All right, so let's see here. So let me delete that actually, because I don't need that. So I have my scanner right there. Two scanners, actually three scanners. The last one you guys are not able to see as much. And let me switch this. So I have two setup of scanners. The way I like to do it is I have my pre-market scanners, and then at 6:50 a.m. I switch over to my trending scanners. So those are two different scanners with two different settings. So make sure you don't get those two confused. If you see me switching up, it's because again there's two different scanners, but again they display the same stocks. It's just with two different types of settings, because once the market opens, all the numbers start changing, the volume, the pricing, all that starts changing. So again, those are a lot of factors to determine about how about those two settings. So let's start analyzing some of these. So I always like to look at different time frames. The first and foremost stock that we have moving up pre-market is VAL. There's no news on it at all. So the last news that I had was on 6/3, June 3rd. So that was last Wednesday, if I recall right. Yes, last Wednesday. So June 3rd, they released the downgrade from I don't know what this is, so I don't even care, because again, those are old news. There's no new news happening over here. So this thing is shorting out. As you can see, I have so right here on the left side I have the 1 minute time frame. That's why there's a lot of points over here, a lot of bars, a lot of candles. And then over here on the right side I have that's the reason you see lower candles is because I have a bigger time frame. So I have the 1 hour time frame, and just looking at the 1 hour time frame, this thing's bearish. So that's why I have two alerts. I have one at $1.70, which doesn't look it's gonna come back, and one at $1.49. So this stock is very bearish. So that's a 1 hour time frame. Let's close it down a little bit lower. Still bearish on the 30-minute time frame and 50-minute time frame. I can see it bouncing off from the 144 support that I've created, and then so this is kind of looking like a reversal, with especially with this reverse hammer over here. So possible reversal over here. So maybe I can bring down my alert to $1.61, and then create my confirmation alert at $1.71. So boom, there it is. And then for VAL, it looks like I was looking at it as soon as I open up the daily time frame. Boom, there we go. We have a huge gap, so a possibility of filling this gap over here. So right now it's trading at $1.55. So right above this support over here. So we're just waiting to see if this stock wants to actually if it wants to fill this gap over here. The resistance is at 230, so we'll see how that goes there. And then as we can see, the previous day high and close was at $1, so we'll see if this stock wants to make a reversal. So there it goes with VAL. Make sure you mark those alerts on your end. Next I have OAS. OAS, looking at its history, same thing. It was there was some gap points that it wanted to fill, so it looks like it filled this gap point and filled this gap point, and then now it's trading way above those gap points, so it hit a high of $1.74. Looking at the 15-minute time frame, same thing. Looks like a reversal over here from $1.47. So I have my first alert at $1.60 and my confirmation alert at $1.70 if this thing wants to continue. Looking at the 30 minutes, positive reversal as well, and the 1 hour time frame, positive reversal. So yeah, it has to get past $1.63 for me to see some type of reversal over here. So we'll see how that goes with there. And next we have Hertz. Hertz once again moving in the charts. Yesterday on Friday's pre-market high was at 408, then it sold off like crazy, and then now it's selling off once again. So I gotta lower down my sell-off alert. So I'm gonna bring it down to $3.01. So boom, replacing that. I gotta bring down my lower reversal alert to 320. Let's replace that, and then I'm gonna set my confirmation right there at 340. So boom, there you go. So first alert, and then my confirmation alert. It looks like this is gonna be selling off, so I'm gonna bring it down to 290 or less. So there you go. And so looking at the 1 hour time frame, it looks very bearish. We'll see if there's a reversal happening. So Hertz, cool. Let's add VAL. So let's start making our list. Next we have DGLY. DGLY, huge sell-off, but now it's trying to make a reverse over here. So I'm gonna create an alert at 360 or above. Boom, if it wants to continue selling off, then at $3 or less. Boom, there it is. And my confirmation alert, if it wants to get past 360, then 381. Again, it looks like most of these stocks already have some support and resistances. Let me go through the 3 years right here. So DGLY is trading over here around 320 or 359. So right over here, so we're reaching a point of resistance at 380, and if it surpasses that, then I got a resistance at 502. Looking at its history, it looks like I got a point right here have this major point of resistance that it's come up again. And then just looking at this, so as you can see, there's this section right here that it's come off. So bounced off from this, sold off, and then it eventually came back again up to this resistance, or this point over here, or this area, this major area. So as you can see, every time it hits it, it surpassed it over here back in March, but then it sold off again due to COVID-19. But again, it came back once again, then it sold off, then it retested it once again, and then it gapped up, and then from there it stayed above it. But then again, once again, it did sell off on May 13th, probably due to some news, which if we can look, the only news that I had was discuss the first quarter operating results. So operations results is what happened there, but that was back in 2019. And then looking at now, oh, that was not COVID-19. I was thinking about the wrong dates. So that's just a long time ago. I thought I was looking at the 1 hour time frame, but this is a daily chart, so we'll see if it wants to test that out again. This area over here on 380. So that's why we got our alerts right there. So let's add DGLY. Next we have CPE. CPE 1 hour time frame. Looks like a reversal over here from 190. So now I gotta bring this one lower to 189. Replace that. If it wants to come back again, let's see if we can. We're gonna set it right there at $2, and we're gonna set the other one out right there at 210 where it was just now. So that's the confirmation right there. So the 1 hour time frame looks like a positive reversal. If we draw it out with our epic pen, see a huge bounce, then selling off, then bouncing up again. So like again, I'm trying to see this pattern right here. And if you guys, again, if you didn't know about my background screen, not this, but this right here, let's hide these notes, hide all notes. So again, we have look, what is this, an ascending triangle, actually not even a symmetrical triangle. If you look at it, very symmetrical. Again, there's multiple points that it can go, and so we can see if it bounces up, then and it surpasses that symmetrical triangle, then we can get right here close to this area right here, which if we look back, what's the price for that? So somewhere around $2, 204. So that's why I have my alert at 201. So this looks like a symmetrical triangle. Again, if it wants to sell off, then I have an alert right there at $1.90 or less. So we'll see where the market opens there. So again, if you guys want this background over here, just let me know. I got it from searching it up in a couple websites, but then here I put them all together, and I have the candlestick patterns title right there in the middle. So again, if you guys want this, make sure you like my video, and also DM me on, once you like my video, DM me on my Instagram, YouTube liked, and liked on YouTube, or YouTube done. So a lot of options. Just make sure you mention YouTube, and then from there I'll send you guys this completely free background right here. So let's move on forward with the next couple stocks and see what's going on. So let's erase this. Boom. That's why I sent this tool is pretty cool, completely free. So make sure you guys download it for free on my previous video link. Next we have Lunkin Coffee. Lunkin Coffee selling off once again. So boom, I'm setting an alert over here at 440 or less, and I'm gonna set an alert right here at its I'll set it here around 5:30. 5:30 and then 5:60. Boom, there it is. That's why I have Lunkin Coffee already here. So Lunkin Coffee, next XSPA. Looking at XSPA, it looks like it bounced off from right here from $1.90. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. So looking at the 1 hour time frame, possible reversal over here. As you can see, there's a downtrend, but then we have this hammer that it looks like it's about to build up right now. This reversal hammer that's letting us know that there's a possible reversal. So let's delete this 190 and this thing. So 199, less than $2. Boom. And if you want to make a reversal, there we go. 222, and then the confirmation. I'm gonna put it kind of close by around 230. So that's why I have already XSPA here. Next, GNUS. GNUS, there you are. So looking at GNUS and its history, I was trying to try to look for some points where it wants to come back again. I think I did it on the 180-day 4-hour time frame. Yep. So there we go. So this stock is at 617. So looking at 617, 4-hour time frame looks a little bit bearish. We gotta see waiting confirmation from the volume, but we have this point over here that the stock bounced off, sold off, bounced off, sold off. So we're trying to see if it wants to test this $7 close to $7 area over here once again, and see if it wants to come back up there or sell off. One point of alert that I would say will be at 670. So let me set it up right here, 670. Once my computer wants to decide to get up here, boom. So 670, 671 for an alert right there. And let's change this to 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Yeah, so 670 looks like a pretty good point. I'll set one right here at 650. So 670 is going to be my confirmation, and then 650 is going to be my first alert. And then if it wants to sell off, then we'll put it at 589 or less, 590 or less. That works. So GNUS part of the list as well. Next we have SPCB. I don't know what this is from SPCB. Is this new? Looks kind of new. No, this is old. Yeah, this looks old, but it looks like it's working. As you can see, we have some resistance right here at 324, and it just surpassed this area over here of 230, and it sold off, and it wanted to make a reversal. Made a reversal right here from 210. So we'll see if it wants to continue making that reversal. So I got a certain alert right here at 250, and my confirmation alert is going to be at 270 if it wants to continue come back up again. And if it wants to sell off, then we'll set it right here at 210 or less. Boom. This thing might be old, but again, this stock is trading within this Fibonacci area that I had set up. I don't know how long ago I set it up. So that's the 15-minute time frame. Let's look at the 30 minutes. Yeah, so 30 minutes, huge sell-off. So I'm probably expecting just buyers buying in, and then probably going to continue selling off over here. With SPCB, as you can see, there's a huge sell-off point. We have some news. No news at all, besides talking about Wall Street seeing mixed open, and to extend gains and surprise US job recovery. So that's why we have to have those. That's why it's good to create those alerts right there. GNUS, we already created that. WILL, WIL reached a high point of 225 pre-market, and then it's just selling off. So now I gotta bring down my sell-off alert down to 179. Let me readjust this. Let me make it cleaner. 179. And we'll change this to $1.93. I don't like when all those numbers are there. So $1.93 and $2 confirmation alert. So WLL. Okay, any news for WLL? Nope, no news. Still nothing from OAS. So let's check out those who haven't used it. Stock twits. So OAS, petroleum. What it is? OAS petroleum. Let's see what some people are saying or what some news are. So somebody else is questioning it. Let's see. Let's see. If it crosses $1.76, we'll be hitting. So a lot of people are bullish. Let's see. Where is there more? There's no more fundamentals over here. Let me check out Yahoo Finance to see how many shares does it have to trade. So OAS Petroleum, and then head over to statistics, and then from the statistics you head over down to the float. So 293 million. So this stock doesn't look too good for me, but it is still continuing moving up. So again, somebody did say if it continues moving up to past $1.75, we can expect a $2 expect $2 for possibilities. Actually I see some support at 225. I mean some resistance at 225, and then we also have another gap. Since I know that I already failed two gaps recently, I can probably expect for it to fill this gap as well eventually. So we're gonna hit a high of 296 and then a low of 371. So boom, as you can see, same thing as well. Coming here as getting a bounce off from that 371 close by resistance. So let's check out this area over here. So yeah, so we'll see if he wants to test out this major area right here around 225 once again. So we just gotta wait and see. So the price being at 163, I gotta bring down my alert to 165 and then bring this one up to 173. So OAS, kind of a big watch over here. So let's see, OAS, VAL, Hertz, Val. Let's check out Val. So Val sold off. As you can see, it surpassed this 144. So I gotta bring this down lower to $1.40 or less and see if it wants to continue lower. This thing, I gotta bring down my alerts once again. And this one will bring it at $1.70. There we go. So we gotta readjust some of these alerts, trying to check out the top stocks right now. BORR, any news? No news besides being halted and resumed to trading. So looking at the 1 hour time frame over here on the right side, I can see that it's selling off. So I'm putting the alert right here at $1.50 or less. See if it wants to continue selling off. If it wants to make a reversal, I'm creating an alert at $1.60. And my confirmation alert is going to be at $1.68. Boom, there it is. So there you go. BOR, PACD selling off as well. Let's check out the 30-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame. There you go. So still selling off. So I'm very bearish over here. I'm gonna set an alert close to 95 cents or less. 95 cents or below. Wants to make a reversal, set an alert at $1.05. And my confirmation alert is going to be over here at $1.15. Boom, there it is. So those are all the alerts right there. Let's pop this YouTube pop out chart. Boom. Right over to back to ThinkorSwim. Let's close this down a little bit. And so a lot of watches for today. We'll see where some of these where the market takes us today. So again, a lot of stocks in our watch list pre-market. So again, be very diligent. Have like a trading plan on hand to see how some of these stocks will do for you. And then again, make sure you have that trading plan so that way you're able to determine if you should get in on the trade or not. All right, so I need to create this watch list. So looking back at it again, I gotta switch this. So OAS, still looking bearish. So as you can see, it won't make that $1.65 mark. So possibly selling off over here. Let's check out VAL once again. Again, VAL possibly selling out once again. Hertz. Got Hertz over here. Hertz making that reversal. Check out the 15-minute time frame. Okay. Yeah, so Hertz probably making this reversal. So it's gonna hit the 320 alert. So I gotta move my alerts up a little bit. So 352 and put it right here at 335. Boom, there it is. And I'm gonna bring my alert over here to $3 or less. So far that I'm looking is Hertz. So let's get rid of these. So Hertz once again popping up in the charts. DGLY, DGLY. Lunkin Coffee, Lunkin Coffee just continues selling off. CPE, ooh, CPE looks good. CPE. So CPE might surpass my 201 alert, so now I gotta push this up a little bit. So that's 215, and then set my other one over here at 207. You can see it's just range trading over here. So CPE, XSPA just continue selling off. And then there we go. So I don't want to put too many stocks because I don't want you guys to watch too many. You shouldn't be watching too many unless you have a lot of experience already. Who was it? SPCB. Boom. So that's my watch list. Just 4 stocks. Again, I always like to pick just between 6 to 10 stocks. I'm able to watch all of them. But the only problem is just watching like different time frames. So that's why so we're gonna put Hertz, Val, and Hertz over here. So again, all 1 minute time frames. And then for our 4th one, we'll do VAL. Boom, there we go. Boom, there we are. Okay. So I need to change this to this has to be this color, and that's orange. Okay, good. There we go. I only have this what's it called? Ichimaku ThinkorSwim study on only 2 of them, because the other ones I added them later and then never adjusted it. And I like the Ichimaku. It helps me out with some of the resistance points, as you can see over here. And so Hertz surpassing 335. Again, we gotta see if it wants to test this. So I'm gonna move it up a little bit to 340. So let's replacing that. So 15-minute. So Hertz definitely one big. Was that part of the list that I added? Yes. So there you go. So we'll see how Hertz does, because Hertz is looking very bullish over here in the 15-minute time frame. Let's check out the 30-minute. 30-minute, not so much in the 30-minute, and the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame still kind of the same thing. So we'll see how this thing behaves right now. So 2 minutes left for the market to open up. Yeah, so 2 minutes left, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So let me know which stocks you guys are watching right here on the live stream chat. If you want me to help you out with some resistance points or some just alerts, just anything, definitely let me know. But these are my stocks that I'm gonna be watching with my alerts. Let's check out, as we got 2 minutes left. Let me check out some of these other ones. PACD, BISL, looks sell off too. What's that? 20. Yeah, if continue selling off. $1.98. That's 98 cents or below. BNGO, Bingo, IVR. Oh, IVR looking good. For me, this long investment that I have. MFA, Damn, MFA just selling off once again. Hotbox, right? I think that's what it is. Or Heat Biologics. I always think it's Hotbox, but it's Heat Biologics. Biologics announced its FDA clearance of investigational new drug. We got a minute left. So let's see if this surpasses 90 cents. And let's bring this one down to 94 cents. Let me readjust this to 94 cents. And if it wants to continue selling off, then 87 cents or less. There it is. Hexo. Okay. There's a lot of stocks that have a lot of volume, but the stock market's about to open right now. So I just gotta head back over here. Gotta change this to OAS Val. No. Ooh, OAS right here. I don't know. We'll see. There it is. Market's open. Ooh. So American Airlines. Let's up there. Hopefully ThinkorSwim doesn't react. Oxy FTA. These are those alerts are from major stocks that I was watching, so that's good. Now I know which direction they're going. DGLY, that's the other one that I wanted. So DGLY above 360. Okay, 373 right now. Again, let's check out a different time frame. So again, very bullish on DGLY. My second alert just hit. So boom, DGLY just pretty good. Again, very bullish. It just hit my other alert, 383. I don't know why it didn't hit 383, but there you go. DGLY was very bullish right there, and still very bullish on the 15-minute time frame. Let's check out the 30-minute and the 1 hour. Yeah, so you can see huge bullish movement from DGLY in the last hour. So again, getting a lot of alerts over here. So IMPX at above $2, WIL at above. Let's check them out. Let's check them out. So there goes DJY, just wants to sell off. VAL. Now we're able to adjust this, and adjust this. Okay, so VAL making a huge move. There we go. Let's check out the 15-minute time frame. So DJY selling off like crazy. Let's check out the 15-minute time frame. So yeah, a huge reversal. So we made a reversal over here. Around 6 o'clock was when it was started to be very bullish for DGLY. But now you had to get in quite a little bit early right there, and you just cut your profits. That would have been a good 6%. That would have been perfect right there. Easy trade. HCBX above 90 cents. So Heat Biologics just moved. As you can see, VAL moving over here. Let's have our ThinkorSwim get readjusted. OAS. For some reason, my $1.65 alert didn't hit, so I'm gonna close this one out. It's close to $1.73. There it is, $1.73. Not that much volume going on there. And Hertz, wanted to make a reversal, but then just sold off. And again, Hertz is just still Hertz is very bearish. And DJLY finally hit. Let's see, BORR opened very low. Hit my 160. It should have hit my 160 alert, and then getting close to the 168. So we'll see if it wants to hit it. So it was trading over here, and then for some reason it gapped down way too low. it just kept down way too low. And there it goes. OAS, there it goes. My alert didn't go off. So OAS is the biggest winner. Hopefully I didn't add it. Yeah, I should have added to the list. I knew it too. Because like they did say, if it surpasses what, $1.75, this thing is, no, it wasn't this one. It was a different one. Stock was it? Yeah, it was OAS. Yeah, it was OAS. See, active trader, and then let's change this to the 1 minute time frame. Just surpass $175 that everybody wanted, and then from 175, again, you would have made your goal right there. So OAS, BORR, BAL still not, there it goes. So if I surpass that $1.70 alert. Hertz continuing selling off. Let's check out DJLY. Let's see where it's at. So DJLY sold off like crazy, but then you just made a reversal. There it is. Again, you just have to be very patient with some of these trades, but again, just have a good risk management trading, and that again, you would have made your goal once again. So again, I'm just getting a bunch of alerts over here. So GNS selling off, XSPA. Let's check it out. I got a part of the list over here. XSPA with, I think I got an alert earlier at above $2 and 222, and then now it's just selling off. As you can see, there's a lot of pressure right there at that 222. So VAL still just bouncing off from that $1.70 alert. Let's check out CPE real quick. So CPE just huge sell-off. So possibly selling off once again. XSPA. Go back with OAS. So OAS hit a high of 185. So now my phone's gonna be ringing because all these alerts. Just a bunch of alerts that came in. Just look at all these alerts. 6:30 from 6:30 to 6:35. I just got bombarded with a lot of alerts. So VAL, still the highest stock for today besides CPE, but CPE just looking very bearish over here. Look at a different time frame. Yeah, it's just very bearish. So if it crosses right here below $1.90 or less, it's gonna be selling off. Okay, so OAS bounced off, just sold off from $1.85. So there's just a lot of selling pressure over there. DGLY came up to $4.10, and then from there it just couldn't handle, so now it's getting support at 380. As you can see, it's just it bounced off close to that 380 and just staying right above there. We'll see if it wants to get below that. So all these trades for today were kind of quick. It's just, again, that's why you always have to have a trading plan. You can't just trade blind and be like, oh, I'm gonna get in right now. That's why if somebody were to teach me when I first started to learn how to day trade to not follow others, then that would have definitely helped me out a lot. For a good amount of time, I was just watching somebody else's trades. I was kind of trading because YouTube is a little bit behind in the time frame. Then it's not really live. It's like live, but then it's delayed by a couple seconds, and those seconds truly determine how your trade goes. So I could be trading in right here. Actually, I could be trading over here, let's say at $1 for for example, oh yes, I can be trading right here at $1.73, and then cutting down my losses at $1.84, and then by the time you see me getting out, you're probably just jumping in like, oh, $1.73, I should just get in right now at $1.80, 81, and then the stock just goes up a little bit, and you're like, oh yes, 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 I'm making money, and then you see a huge sell-off, or you're like, what the fuck? So I was doing that for a little bit, and I just didn't like it as much either, because when I was looking at I was paying attention to the person who was live streaming it, and then I was looking at the stocks, and I was like, hey, how can I do this? How can I watch it off my phone and look at my screen? Kept looking down on my phone, looking back at the screen again. So it's like it was just all over the place. So if somebody were to teach me how to day trade all over again, I will once again just do it by myself. I did it by myself. I'm pretty sure you can do it by yourself. You don't need to be watching somebody else's live stream, unless you're new, unless you're just like getting yourself educated. Then you just want to learn how others trade. Then yes, if you're not using any real money, then yes. If you're in that learning process and not on that, oh, I want to get in and make money right away process, then if you're on that money side, then definitely don't watch somebody else's live stream. Just learn from your own experience. But if you're on that learning process, you're like, you know what, I want to for sure just invest a lot of time on myself to learn myself, to teach myself how to day trade, and just watch others, see what they do, what they say, what they talk about, what they're looking at, and from there, then you should definitely just watch myself, watch other YouTubers, watch other day traders, live streams, and or if you want to get the programs, which I don't really suggest getting the programs. You can literally just learn how to day trade just completely for free with YouTube. You can probably spend like a $10 book or buy 2 books for $10. I got like 5 books from a thrift store once that were about stocks. So again, you just have to. It depends how determined you are and how much how you're researching your stuff to make it happen. So CPE above 207, OAS continue moving up. It sold off like crazy, but then it made a reversal, so we got a lot of support over here at $1.65, and they just bounced off. Same thing with VAL finally cracked at $1.70, and then now it's at $1.89. So again, OAS continue moving up in the charts, and VAL, so both of them battling for the first place. CPE, it's another stock that it's over here in the yeah, it's another stock that it's right here on that pre-market stocks. And just in 9 minutes, I'm gonna be switching these watch lists to my trending stocks. So we'll switch that in just a couple seconds after I switch over to Hertz, because Hertz went above 352. So Hertz once again sold off. I tried to make a reversal, it couldn't handle. There's a lot of pressure at 330 and then sold off. But as you can see, we have a double bottom. So again, that's why I love using this epic pen. So as you can see, just double bottom and boom. You could have gotten in right here at around 330, and then just look at that double bottom reversal right there. And if you don't see that, then let's see if this might help you out. So double bottom, it's right over here. As you can see, it's this right here. So actually, let's switch this to this. So this right here, double bottom, and just look at that. Same thing that it's drawn right here. So boom, 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 just double bottom reversal. So good. That was a good pattern right there from Hertz for a good ass reversal. So now it's bullish. Let's check out for the 50-minute time frame. Yeah, this thing is really bullish right here. So we just gotta now see if it wants to head over to $4. It's going to surpass this high of 370, and it should definitely surpass this high of 380. Once it does that, then we're aiming for 408 as a high. So big winners for today are VAL and Hertz. Hertz with a good reversal, and again, that's why I tell you to use this epic pen, so that way you're able to draw it out. Look at those patterns right there. Look at this pattern right here with, oh, let's change the color. Not black, yellow. So let's if we look at that, with OAS, with CP, it's very choppy. With VAL, we could this is supposed to be straight. You see that that's an ascending triangle. Again with Hertz, it was a double bottom. So again, that's why I like using this pen a lot, epic pen. So with OAS, kind of a nah, not so much, not too much of a bullish flag over here. Yeah, not too much of a bullish flag. So again, epic pen, just get it for free. Pretty amazing tool. It's completely free. If you want access to all the extra features, then you have to pay just a one-time purchase, but it's pretty amazing to see it. And as you can see, VAL just selling off like crazy now. Let's look at the 50-minute time frame. Let's get this drawings out of the way. So same thing with Hertz, 380 sold off. As you can see, we noticed that before the pre-market, at the pre-market, there was that 380 point that I was telling you guys about. If it surpasses that, then it's making a big move, but just a lot of pressure right there on 380. VAL started to become a little bit bearish on the 50-minute time frame. 30-minute, yeah, 30-minute just become a little bit bearish too, since we have a long wick. And let's check out the 1 hour. The 1 hour still, we can see that it's kind of in between there, so it's kind of neutral. But let's head over to again to the 50-minute and see if he wants to be bearish. So VAL, trying to see what's going on. CPE, I want to get right out of the way because I'm seeing another stock over here moving, which is ADIL. ADIL 631, huge bullish move, huge gap up. So I'm bearish with it just the way it is right now, waiting for it to fill this gap below right here. So this it got halted. I don't even have to look at the news or anything, but this thing got halted and for a good 10 minutes, and then since then we have this huge gap that I know it's probably going to be filling up if you guys are watching that stock. So OAS continuing to move up. Let's check out at a different time frame. Let's do the 1 hour. Again, still very bearish. Just look at that solid bar moving up. 15-minute. I'm not able to trade. Or if you're asking why, how come I'm not trading, it's on Friday I took a trade that just went bad because ThinkorSwim was having a lot of issues, and I don't want to use $100 to make my account. I want to use a good. That's only 25% of my account. I'm trying to use a little bit more like 60%. So I don't have enough capital for me to trade it up right now. So that's why I am not trading today. If you're questioning why I'm not trading today and just talking about stocks. So VAL making its way back up. So trying to reverse over here once again. Let's check out the 1 minute time frame. As you can see, it's still trying to reverse. Volume on the bars are still kind of low, but slow and steady wins the race. So their OAS just hit $2, 202. And again, we're heading over to 225 possibly. Can't guarantee it. So we'll see where some of these stocks are. So Hertz sold off like crazy. So we had a double bottom. And then again, that 380 resistance that I was telling you guys. OAS hitting a high of 207. ADIL, a lot of support over here around 220. So there it goes. OAS just moving like crazy. Again, I would have traded it, but I don't have enough capital. Even with $100, I could have made $10 because that would have been 30%, 30%, and then tomorrow I won't be able to trade with enough capital. So again, that's why I'm not able to trade. But if I could have, I would have gotten in with the OAS from the minute I got my first alert. My confirmation alert. Which, looking at it, where's it at? Where's OAS? Did I create an alert for OAS? I think I removed it. Yeah, I removed it because I don't think they got hit. I don't think they hit. There it goes, 225. So it filled. Where's it at? Let's put OAS over here. So OAS filled this gap, filled these two gaps. Boom. And as I can tell you, now we got to see if it wants to bounce off from this 225. So as you can see, it is bouncing off, and now it's at 210. So the huge resistance right here at 225. That's this area over here of resistance, which is way too major. It's just bouncing off from it. So now we gotta wait and see if it surpasses that. That's crazy. So I want to check out some other stocks that I did get some alerts from. Which was in the beginning: American Airlines, Oxy, and FTA. So how do I change this? Let's change this to that. Hertz. I'm gonna use Hertz. So AAL, American Airlines. What was it? 1975. So above 1975. Now it's just selling off like crazy. Oxy above $23. Was above $23 when it sold off. So now it's at 226. And then my other one, FTAI. Where was it? At 1450, and it just sold off. Okay. So nothing too crazy. So now 651, I'm able to switch this watch list to the trending stocks and switch this one to the trending stocks scanner. Is that the right one? Yes. So there you go. So switching over to the trending stocks scanners. As you can see, ADIL, again, there was a lot of support over here on 224. I'm waiting for, it's definitely gonna fill this gap below. Let's check out the 5-minute. Again, if it gets below 224, 223, it's definitely gonna be continuing to fill that gap. VAL, just making a reversal over here. All right, so let's see what we got. CPE, BORR. I know I got an alert from BORR somewhere over here above $1.60. Still at $1.69. It didn't make too much of a move. For some reason, it gapped down like crazy, and then just from there it did its thing. VAL selling off. So again, if we look at VAL, huge movement, boom, another huge spike. But again, it was just drawing it out. I can't draw it out right now because I gotta look at a different time frame. What is it, 5-minute? Here we go. This looks prettier. So boom. Yeah, so just bounce off from this resistance right here at $1.90. And from so again, that dollar, if you look at that, that's $1.90. So that's a double top right there. It's not a perfect double top, but if we were to make it prettier, let's say for example this part right here, we would just see this. That's a double top. That's making it prettier. So double top. So getting in right here at a dollar. Once it crosses it below $1.70, definitely bearish. But otherwise, that's why, again, get yourself Epic Pen completely free, just for the drawing tool. It's just so much easier for the drawing tool. Whoa, somebody is moving up like crazy. So my investing account just went up by 20 bucks. Who's moving? Who's moving? Nope, not you. Not you. Oh, IVR. IVR. Looks like it's the one that it's moving. And MIST. Ooh, MIST. Finally. Finally crossed. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this stock to move. Yeah, MIST. Where you at? Where you at? IVR. Same thing with IVR. IVR and MIST. Holy crap. Finally. Finally. MIST finally moving like crazy. IVR 2. These are long-term investments that I have. Boom. Let's check out the there we go. So finally above 546. Trying to head over to hopefully $15. And then we have a gap over here. As you can see, finally cracked this 546. So hopefully we're able to fill this gap too at $13. So that's another resistance point over here, right? 13. Yep. $13. Come on. Oh, not even yet. That's perfect. Fine. So finally, same thing with MIST, waiting for it to come up to $1.64. So again, this could be a lot of, this could be another point over here for another, what's it called? Another area resistance. So that's why I have this great triangle right there. So waiting it to cross 441, and then from there, just slowly and steady, hopefully getting back up there. So, yeah, finally. I'm glad about that. So okay, so let's checking back on some of these stocks. Open up at 390, 393. Doesn't look like it opened at 393. Oh yeah, it did. No, it didn't. What? See, this is why ThinkorSwim has been glitching for the last couple days. This thing looks like it opened at 389, up already 10% since they opened. So pretty crazy morning with a lot of alerts. It's just a lot of stocks just moving. Let's do this with MIST. Let's check out MITT. Any news on MITT? Real estate stocks moving pre-market. So MITT. Yeah, okay. Let's check out its daily chart. Oh damn, this one too. MITT. Do I have some of this stock since I'm looking at it too? No, I don't. Should have gone when it was over here at $2. Or been 100% reversal by now. 100% gain. Damn. So pretty good, great returns. Hopefully they keep on moving up with the stock market, with the economy, the way the economy is moving. Somewhat, I would say it's like 1% better, but with the stock market, that's a whole different thing right there. So top today's watch list, as you can see, Hertz made a pretty good move. DJLY made a good move as well. CPE did still making still making a move, but it opened up pretty crazy and then hasn't done anything since then. So let's check out the 15-minute time frame. So it never crossed that 215 alert. So we'll see if it wants to do that. And what was the other one? The last one, SPCB. Let's check out SPCB real quick. So same thing, SPCB sold off, but a minute reversal. So again, it's just timing. It's the timing and trading plan. So the the TT rule. Hey, that should be called the TT rule, timing and trading plan. That should be the rules that you should be following, not worry about the PDT rule. That's plain and simple. Worry about the TT rule, the timing and trading plan rule, where you should get in at the right time based on your trading plan, or get that trading plan and follow your trading plan at the right time. So I'm gonna start creating that rule right there. So if you start hitting the TT rule, then it's because it's a trading plan timing rule, or the timing and trading plan rule. So however you want to call it, but you heard it first from me over here. Because if you don't have a trading plan, then you can't get in at the right time, and because your trading plan truly determines how much you're willing to risk and then how much you're willing to gain. What's your percent goal for your trade? And if you don't have that, then you can't get in at the right time. And so there is no such thing as jumping in on a trade at the right time. It's just determining, do your analysis and determine with a trading plan, if you're willing to take the risk, have a risk management within your trading plan to jump on a trade. Pretty simple. It's not so complicated whatsoever. Let me switch this to MITT. MITT is still continuing up. For some reason, it was I don't know if I'm the only one that has seen this, but there's a lot of stocks that are doing pre-market where they're trading over here, and then for some reason they gap down and they just make a huge spike. So if somebody else has been experiencing that, that was it too. But again, going back to the TNT rule, the trading plan and timing rule, is you can't make your money on a trade if you don't have that trading plan. Without that trading plan, then you're definitely going to be going broke and then losing all your money that you invested on into your account, into your portfolio, or whatever you want to call it. But otherwise, without those two things, it's without the trading plan, as a matter of fact, mostly, you can't get in at the right time on a stock. So don't blame it on yourself. It's just blame it on you not being prepared enough. All right, so as you can see, we're seeing a lot of stocks making a lot of reversals over here. OAS making a reversal, MITT also making a reversal, and VAL making another reversal. And another one that is making another reversal as well is Hertz once again. Hertz is just all over the place. This with this market, it wants to sell off, then it comes back, then it's selling off once again. So Hertz is just all over the place. I see another stock, BORR, continuing to move as well. So a lot of stocks, again, just making a lot of reversals right now, starting at 7 o'clock. So I got good 7 minutes ago. Just some of them are making a lot of reversals. CPE, CPE, no, still nothing. Let's see, let's check out ID, ADIL. ADL just sold off again. Like I did mention, there was this huge gap due to a halt. So once it got below 223, it was going to continue selling off, and that's what it's going to start doing in just a couple minutes over here. Where OAS, VAL, where's Hertz? Hertz is up $4%. Okay, so let's check out some other ones that are. Oh yes, Arnet. Okay, that one doesn't have a lot of volume. FVT, SRNE. Okay, Sorrento. Let's check out the daily real quick. Okay, so Sorrento coming back again. Yep, back in May it went up to $10, sold off like crazy. It looks like it bounced off close to this $4 resistance that I had, and then from there it's been coming up. It just surpassed 466, so now that 466 is some support. So the next resistance that we do have for it, I don't think I have one. I don't have one, right? No, I don't. Actually, I do over here at $6, but I have an alert over here at 550. So possibility of getting up there to that $6 mark, maybe. We just have to keep on watching and see how it does. All right, so so I'm just gonna leave some of these stocks to see how they behave now. So again, that's what I don't always like to watch more than 4 stocks, because you can't trade all the stocks. Like if you were to be watching like all these stocks over here that are green from the moment they open, then you will be missing a lot of opportunities, because again, it's just, this is way too much. You can't you can't trade this many stocks. You can only trade a good 3 to 4 stocks. So that's already pretty good. If you can trade more than that, that's then you're a truly pro. But if you're a beginner, it's just 1 to 2 stocks, then move over to 3 stocks, then to 4 stocks, then to 5, then 6, and then slowly start going. But if you're starting out and you're like, oh, I'm gonna be watching 4 stocks because this guy's watching 4 stocks, you're just gonna give up so much easy, because you're gonna be all over the place. So as you can see, SRNE just bouncing off from that 387, but still bullish on the 30-minute and still bullish on the 1-minute time frame. So again, just selling off for a quick minute, that's perfectly fine. Let's check out the 4-hour time frame though. And looking at the 4-hour time frame, we see a lot of pressure around over here around 490. A lot of like a small resistance over here. So yeah, so that's gonna be probably is just some resistance right there at 490. So it's testing it out and see how it does. All right, so that's what it is. Again, just testing it out. Again, there has to be a selling point too. We're trying to see where the support is at. So actually, let me get rid of this Ichimoku thing. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, and just add SM. Oh, I guess you have it over here. This is not the best set, by the way. Moving exponential, no. Simple moving average, 50. Simple moving average, 200. Okay. Let's see which. Oh, not that one. Not that one. And let's see this one. 20. How much is this one to? 9, and then put it. Boom. There it is. So as you can see, just it did get close to that 50 simple moving average, almost close to bouncing off from it. Actually, if I were to add the 20, so MIST above. I need to change one of these. Not that one. This one. 2 white and 20. Boom. Okay. Move this down here. Move this down here. Move this up here. Boom. There it is. So no, it didn't bounce off from the 20. So yeah, the 50 SMA is what it bounced off from. VAL just continuing to sell off right now. We'll see if it wants to do the same thing. Let me add, see what's it set. Simple moving averages. So it makes it easier for me to add it over here. Sets simple moving averages. Add selected. Add selected. Add selected. Boom. Boom. And bam. All right, there we go. Simple moving averages added to this one. So you can see the 9 SMA, MITT, and just continue moving up from 384 to 640 now, 630. So big mover. BOR, same thing. Huge mover as well. As you can see, just almost up above the. Whoa. Which one's this one? Oh, I need to edit this study. Up signal. Nope. Up signal. Nope. There you go. And let's do this. Sets simple moving averages. Add selected. Up signal, no. Down signal, no. I will do it for actually. Do this. There you go. So all of them have simple moving averages. So again, BOR still moving up. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, still very bullish. It was kind of undetermined earlier, but it confirmed it when it was moving up here. Once it surpassed at $1.80, boom, just it's blasting up. Let's check out the daily chart. Looking at the daily chart, we're above our resistances. So closest thing that we have resistance is around $4. So this one's gonna be a little bit hard to determine where it could be selling off, where it could be bouncing off from, because again the price is just where's it right here? Yeah, well, we have this huge wick over here, so I can probably create an alert. Some resistance over here at. No, but I'm gonna create an alert, some resistance over here on $2. If it surpasses that, the next thing that I have is we have some gap ups. So 313, 315. I'll make it right there. There you go. So those are some points right there that I can come up with for some resistance. And just looking at it, boom, just getting close to that $2 resistance. SRNE just continuing to do its thing. Hopefully it got some support from the 50 SMA, so that's very strong. Also, we'll see how it continues to do it. So a lot of good opportunities today. Again, it's just you can't catch all of them. You can only catch a few of them, but you just have to maximize as much as possible. And the way to maximize is have a trading plan or follow the TNT rule, the trading plan and timing rule. You can't have a good trading. You can't get it at the right time if you don't have a good trading plan, and you can't have a good trading plan if you don't analyze your stocks properly pre-market. And not only that, but also I just spend a lot of hours studying a lot of charts. Just study charts, look at them, what they did, look at the news too, and see if it was some news. If the news was a catalyst that created created a possibility of moving the stock from $3 to $8, or from $8 and $3. So just check them all. Check and do your analysis very well. So BOR looks like it wants to come back again. Trying to retest that $2 resistance. OAS just selling off volume, has great amount of volume, but now it's just reaching out a point where it's just maxing out. Same thing with SRNE, just maxed out at 487, come back to test that 466 support and see if it wants to crack. MITT, same thing. So again, just a lot of great opportunities. I'm gonna leave the stream over here on these stocks. If you guys want me to switch over to some other ones, definitely let me know. But just pretty good day today, man. Just pretty good day with a lot of opportunities. If you missed on some, that's perfectly fine. Not every single day. BOR, there it goes, cracked. So just smashing that $2 resistance. It's like it's nothing. So there you go. There it goes. But again, just a lot of opportunities. Again, not every single day is a trading day. You cannot trade every single day. If you miss on opportunities, go ahead, miss on. That's perfectly fine, because I'm gonna let you know right now. I missed out on 300 over here just easily. This is a good 300% over here. So I couldn't trade all these stocks because I can't watch all those stocks. You know how many stocks there are in the stock market? There's just a bunch, and you can't get on all of them. It's just humanly impossible to trade all the stocks all at once. Our mind is not capable of doing that. Maybe eventually in the future, I'll say 300 million years from now. But this, you will never be able to trade every single stock in the stock market. But it's just, again, just catch on. Just the best way to maximize on all the videos on any stock is follow the TNT rule, the trading plan and timing rule. If you want to jump in at the right time, then you need to have a trading plan. I'll make a full video about it. I'll make it like a short video, as a matter of fact, a good 3 to 5 minute short video talking about it. Just coming up with a new rule, because that TNT rule is just everyone should be abiding by it. It's just, there's no buts, no cuts on it. It's just literally have a trading plan and then trade. Just once the trading plan comes up on that stock, then execute your trade based on your trading plan. If you have to lose money, that's perfectly fine. That was part of your trading plan. Part of your trading plan includes that. So again, that's why I will make a 3 to 5 minute video to educate you guys on that. So 5 minutes left on the live stream. So again, a lot of opportunities, and now we can see BOR just selling off like crazy. Wants to start selling off like crazy, not just yet, but it looks like that $2 resistance, it was pretty strong since it only maxed out at 210, and it just wants to continue selling off right here. If it cracks down below, what is this? I can't. If it cracks down below $1.85, then it's gonna definitely continue selling off. But otherwise, that is it. So just 5 minutes left in the live stream. I'm just gonna leave it right here, and before I close the live stream, of course, I'm gonna say my goodbyes. So SPCB, geez, SPCB huge reversal making it over here. I got the alert of it at 250, and then trying to see if it wants to come back over here to 270. So huge reversal in SPCB. Just look at that, just big reversal. I should get an alert over here around 230, but there it goes. Let it go crazy. Any news on it that just popped up? Nope, no news. Again, just doing its crazy thing. So SPCB, just crazy thing right there. But 7:29. So I'm gonna cut. That's it for today's live stream. Again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely let me know. But just great day today. Great day with the stock market. A lot of stocks continue moving up. The stock market recovering a little bit, not just there just yet. There still has a long way to go, but we'll see how it continues to do throughout the rest of the week and the rest of the month. But that is it for today's live stream. Remember, if follow the TNT rule. You heard it from me. TNT rule, the trading plan and timing rule. You can't get in the right time if you don't have a trading plan. So come up with a trading plan, but I'm gonna come up with a video to help you guys as much possible with that. And yeah, so that's it for today's live stream. Again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. But make sure you hit that you smash that like button and subscribe to my channel if you have not already subscribed. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Remember, I trade live every single day, Monday through Friday, 5:55 a.m. through 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, 5:55 a.m. sharp, and then analyze tomorrow's pre-market stocks. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of the day and take care.